currently, and some of the speakers before us spoke about this, East Hawaii is not being represented on this board. And I walk back to a certain situation just 2 short years ago when a council member stepped down and did not represent her community out in Puna. And it was left to the rest of us to make those decisions. And I think it's very important that this community has the voice of an East Hawaii commissioner. Not only that, to engage the community on what you hear. They want home rule. They want to be heard. They want someone advocating for them. You guys have a laundry list of items on the J agenda. For any actionable item to happen on this commission, it has to be moved to the G agenda or the F agenda. But this community doesn't have that voice. They don't have a commissioner to ask to move some of these J item agendas into the actionable part of the business decisions that this body has to make. I also want to speak to all of the items on the G agenda. Perfect timing. Hawaii County is going through their general plan update right now. And so a lot of these regional plans, a lot of the water, a lot of what's happening over at Humu'ulapi'i Honua will dovetail very nicely into the general plan, which sets up the framework for land use, economic prosperity, and standing up our island as a whole. And we need the Hawaiian Homes community to be part of that larger plan for this entire island. We cannot be silent anymore. I do want to take 1 minute to speak to one item, which is the J4 agenda item, which is a community pavilion at Puhipe. I spent 20 years of my life being a land planner. And so when the community saw this as an opportunity to create an asset for the Keaukaha community, I stepped right up. And they needed help preparing a special management area permit. So I put down my council member hat and picked up my planning hat and helped that community draft what will be presented later to this body, the SMA, or the Special Management Area Permit. This is a huge asset for the community. It's a gathering place. They have educational field trips to Puhibe. They use it for celebrations of life. They use it for parties. And unfortunately, the department has not been able to realize a larger community center in Keaukaha. And this is a great public-private community partnership that the community has taken on. It will be done by Eagle Scouts, again, great fabrics of our community within our Hawaiian Homes community. A lot of the materials are being donated or being met in other ways. And I think this would go a long way to demonstrating back to our community that you guys are listening and you guys are looking for synergies and you guys are looking for ways to empower our community because we don't feel heard. With that, I want to end. Please, Chairman Ayla, I know someone in the audience today who stands ready to step into that East Hawaii seat. Please take that name to the governor. I'm sure there's a room full of people here who will stand in support of that individual and make our voices heard. Thank you, Chairman. I stand ready to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, thank you. No questions. Next testifier is Darryl Toluao.